Every step of the way in all of my teachings, we are moving paralyzing doubt just a little bit at a time so that you can really start to trust your intuition in a real world way. Today, I'm talking about how do I create an illuminated body? Well, it's a good place to start. And in my last video, if you had listened to that about I can feel it in my bones about the frequency and vibration in the bones, this is really an extension of that about creating the illuminating body. Now, as you know, we are moving from that. I don't know that we're really moving from the third dimensional realm to the fifth dimensional realm. We're learning how to live in both worlds at the same time. That's the truth about it. We are humans living on this earth in a human body. Your human body is manifested as a physical flesh and bones and nervous system and liver and stomach and kidneys and all kinds of things, and your skin. So your body is actually made of matter. Your eyes, your ability to have a voice box so you can speak is made up of matter. Your spirit is more ethereal. It's made of light. It can move, your spirit can move through time or space in a nanosecond. If I wanted to go to South Africa. Now, I used to live in South Africa, and I have to tell you, I was thinking about South Africa the other day, and I called my teacher a few days later, and my teacher said, your energy was here, Nancy, and you're thinking about coming for a visit. And I was like, I can't keep secrets from my spiritual teachers, because my energy, my spirit went there, and it just went there in a flash. And so that's what you're capable of doing at that fifth dimensional realm. However, if you want to learn how to be more intuitive, more psychic, but if you want to really master telepathic communication, if you want to be able to manifest something with your hands out of thin air, I've actually witnessed this before. Otherwise, I wouldn't have believed it. We have that potential to go there. If you want to be able to move through, a mountain, you can do that. I mean, these things are possible by the great yogis in other parts of the world. And I've been around others, and I've witnessed a lot of amazing, incredible feats that I personally can't do, but other people can. What does that require? It requires an illuminated body. So what does that mean? What that means is that you are it's like you're turning every cell of your body into this illuminated light. It's rather than in your cells, in your organs, filled with this kind of cloudy, black, gray, or white energy of other people's energy, or of pain, or of depression, or anxiety, or fear, doubt, insecurity. What else can I think of? Anxieties, whatever that is that fills up the cells of your body, that must be cleared out so that your spirit can move in. That's why when people are my students, when they're taking the Psychic Mastery 2, where they're learning how to be psychic readers, intuitive readers, it's like, oh, I've got to clean house before I can move in. It's like a hoarder's house that just has stacks of furniture everywhere and stacks of papers. It's like, oh, for me to be able to live in my house and my body comfortably, I need to be able to move out all of that old junk so that I can move in. And so that's what it takes to really create an illuminated body. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to be well grounded. So the energy force of your grounding helps you to ground that lower part of your aura all the way down to the center of the earth. You want to invite more of your spirit down into your body through the top of your head to start. It's almost like a sweeping motion of this golden, silver, pearl type illuminating light. For me, it kind of looks like an LED light, that can be tiny but mighty light is what your spirit is like. And so it can just kind of sweep through and cleanse and clear this kind of debris that we hold inside in the forms of belief systems, behavior patterns, triggers, PTSD, loads of memories, past life information, ancestral patterns that have been passed down, like generational trauma. All that can be held in your body. So can you clear it overnight? I've never witnessed someone be able to clear it overnight. It can take time because your body gets a little fearful and anxious when you are starting to try to illuminate it. Because why? Your body wants to stay comfortable. Who doesn't want to sit on the couch with our favorite blanket and a big bowl of popcorn and just stream Netflix shows all day long? Like, who doesn't want to do that? I know probably some of you don't, but it's kind of nice to have that luxury once in a while. That's the comfort zone. We've been coming through COVID. We've been having to stay inside, and now suddenly we can go back out in the world again, and it just doesn't feel very safe. So we kind of want to stay in our houses. We want to just things to stay the same. Your spirit loves change. Your body loves for everything to stay the same. Your body loves nostalgia. Your body loves to hang on to things. Your body doesn't like to get rid of things. And so it's the same with your old memories. It's the same with your old pain. It's like your body's like, no, I'm fearful. This is how I asked my son the other day about fear, because I remember when he was in nursing school, he said, I'm going to fail the test. I'm going to fail the test. I'm going to fail the test. And I said, you have a lot of fear. Why don't you let go of that fear? And he's like, no, I can't let go of the fear because it motivates me. And so I asked him, because this is years later now, and I said, do you still like to hang on to fear to motivate you? And he goes, oh, I love that rush afterwards when you end up accomplishing something you were afraid you couldn't. So you see what I'm saying? You can hang on to that fear, and then what can't happen? Your spirit can't come into your body. When you have a lot of energy blocks in your body, you have to kind of run around and drive around and run your errands and do all this stuff. When you have an illuminated body, it's like you can manifest like that. Things start to happen in your life very quickly because your spirit is lighting up all your cells. And so when you have a thought about what you want and desire in life, whether it's that relationship or it's that job or abundance or trusting your intuition, it's like the frequency comes from the inside out, and your whole body and your spirit are on the same page. You're in the third, fourth, fifth dimensional realm, all on the same page, moving forward. So again, how do you create that illuminated body? You want to bring more light all the way down. So you want to be able to ground, because that's going to help stabilize your energy field. And you can get a free grounding guided meditation on my website, intuitivemind.org, free MP3 under the shop button. There's several there to choose from. And then you're going to want to listen to that meditation, get your energies flowing, and then you're going to really anchor your grounding to the center of the earth. Now you're going to choose one project at a time. So let's say that first project you're going to start with is just allowing golden healing light to flow through your skin. And so you're going to let that golden light just start right at the top of the head, and it's going to flow through the skin that covers your whole skull. The back, the skin in the back, on the sides, the skin of your ears, the skin of your nose, the skin of your eyelids, the skin of your cheeks, the skin of your lips. You're going to let that golden light just flow right through the skin, right through the subcutaneous tissue and the fat in the skin, the fat cells that help your skin to be resilient. And you're just going to let it flow slowly all the way down till you get it through the neck and through the shoulders. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you're going to just, on that first meditation, you're just going to let that gold flow just through the skin, only the skin. And you may stay on that skin project. I'm calling it an illuminating project. You may stay with the skin for several months until you really feel that you're getting your skin illuminated. Now, that gold is a healing light, so it's going to dissolve out of every single cell of your body. It's going to activate the DNA, the genetics, so that they can activate higher capacity to have a body illumination. You're going to let that just flow all the way through, all the way down your body and your legs and under your feet. And then as soon as that's cleared out, you're just, more of your spirit's going to move into your skin. So it's going to move into your skin. And then you can choose another project. So maybe this time in that project, it's going to flow through the connective tissue. And so you're going to allow that golden light on another meditation just flow through connective tissue. And if you're not sure what these things are, we have the World Wide Web that can show you and give you a really good sense of an image that you can play with. But your spirit is highly intelligent. So all you have to do is tell your spirit, I want you to simply flow through the cells of my connective tissue today. And then another time, it's through the cells of my ligaments. Again, another time, it's through my fat cells. And then another time, it might be through my heart and my arteries and veins. And then how about the lungs and the air sacs and the lungs? So you see, it could take you a whole year to go through this process, maybe once a week doing a meditation where you're just going to focus on one area of your body to illuminate those cells. Now, sometimes your energy cells, your physical cells in your body can be resistant. That means it's got this little ring. If you imagine a cell is like a little, it's like a little cell, it's like a little ball, it's like a little circle. But it can have this resistance, kind of this stubborn, hard to move. It's like your body's like, I'm not doing it. You can't make me change. I refuse. Forget it. Don't talk to me about it. And so it can be a little resistant. And so you might need to talk sweet to your body. Like, come on. I know you're a little stubborn. I know you're a little resistant, but we're going to do this together. And I promise you, you're going to feel better. The other thing that can help you to shift that resistance is you can remind yourself of what today's date is and remind yourself of how old you are. Those are two tried and true ways to really help you to shift some of that resistance. Now, I'm just going to spend another little bit of time before we kind of start to wrap up. You could have other people's energy in your body. You can have other people's energy in the cells of your body, and they might not want to move. And what are you going to do? The same exact thing as everything else that you're doing. You're just going to run that golden energy through, and you may notice, oh, I've got some of my dad's energy in my field. Oh, I've got some of my mom's energy in my cells. Oh, I've got my boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife. Oh, my child that's really clingy and needy. Boy, their energy's really in my cells. So you might have, remember, we're moving paralyzing doubt out. We're moving these energies out so that you can begin to trust your intuitive instincts so that you can use them in a real world way. So you're beginning this process of illuminating your body. Simple gold will just kind of flow through, let it flow through every cell, and then invite just a little bit more of your spirit in. Is there a caution to this? Yes, and that caution is, I've had clients, I've had friends say, I want to be enlightened by Friday. I have a full year program that I've had students that have just run through that program in 3 months or 6 months. So they've double timed it because they just want to be enlightened by Friday. Your body might kick back. If you're pushing it faster, then it's ready to go. What do I mean by kickback? Just means that you might feel tired or headachy, not like yourself. You might feel a little nauseated. And so that just means, oh, okay, body, I'm listening to you. You just need me to slow down a little bit more. So again, there's 52 weeks in a year. And so you can just plot out and organize how you're going to start illuminating your body so that you can be that beautiful, grounded, centered, illuminating soul walking through your life, manifesting all your dreams and desires with ease and effortlessness. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I'd love to talk to you about illuminating the body, and I will see you again next week.